Trying something a little bit different here. If there's anybody in here yet. Isaiah, Isaiah, I got the camera going. Better chill out. Alrighty. Is anybody in here? Still says 0. Alright, I see me on my computer.
I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
How many people does it say is in there?
Still says 0, but
I see 2. People are typing. Alright, so let me. What's going on? We got Quebec Homestead. We got Ruthless DK. We got Catherine's Cabin.
Hi, Dad.
Heather Hopper. I am trying to.
It was like way delayed on my phone.
I used the StreamYard because I can get people on here. So I'm trying to figure out how to, on my computer, get the comments to come up because this is definitely pretty weird. Okay, I got it. I think so. Oh, I had it popped up. Okay, here we go. I see it. There we are. Oh, why this keeps popping up? Sorry, this is the boring part of me trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get the manager up. I got it up. How you guys doing? We got 5 people in here. You hear quail behind me because
We're butchering.
I'm actually going to be cleaning some quail. You're not gonna be able to see them, but I get bored pretty easy and pretty quick. Those pigs are going crazy over there. But so I thought that I could butcher some quail. I can go live and just talk to you guys and have some fun. Yes, His Way Homestead. Doug, right? It's Doug, right? Everything's still a blur.
Yeah.
This little boy thinks he knows it all. It's funny. All right, so yeah, I am going to. Just wanted to say hi to everybody. So we got a little cookout coming on tomorrow, and I've never had quail, and so this will be a first time.
But I'm not gonna eat one.
Is it just like a chicken?
It's just like a chicken, just
But I'm not.
a little bitty chicken.
I'm
So
not.
let me grab a quail and let you all see.
Guys.
We're not gonna show anything on camera, so y'all don't have to like
Yeah.
leave and all that. You don't have to say yeah, everything, little boy. Oops. I knocked over my water bowl that I am going to put the meat into. So here's the little quail. Here's a little guy, little bird. Is the microphone doing pretty good? The video doing pretty good? See, off the table, look, you're shaking everything. Off the table. Don't touch it. So yeah, we're just gonna process these guys.
Yep.
I don't know if the video is just way behind.
It is. It's like way behind.
Is it way behind?
Yeah,
Like,
I have it on my phone.
how far behind? Oh dang. Okay, made it real quick. Alrighty. Good on your end. Alrighty. So, yeah, I'm going to start. But yeah, I'm just processing my mails off the table.
I'm not gonna see.
I'm just processing the mails. I've got too many. And that's usually what people start with.
I'm not gonna see them.
Just because, there's 50-50 chance when you hatch an egg of a boy or girl. And you can only, I won't say you can only have, but, it's good to have only about 5 females per male. We got 10 people in here. Everybody smash the thumbs up. And if you want to join in here and we can talk to each other, I'm going to try to figure out how to put the link in here. Let me trying to figure out
Subscribe.
how do I.
Most of the people are subscribed.
Hold on, Isaiah. You're hitting the table. Can we put this knife down while I'm messing with this?
Can you hold that quail?
Do you want to hold the quail?
Not really, but film me to her, will.
Alrighty. I'm trying to. Bear with me, please. If you have any experience with this. Hey, you're not coming out here to play. No, I need that for this, and so you're not gonna mess with it. I don't know how to put up a link to have y'all join, which was my goal, was to have somebody join. Guest. Guest, see viewers' comments, play a sound when the guest enters. Don't know. General.
Yes.
Sorry guys for being totally new at this. Well, I guess
Huh? His way says, make me a mod.
Make you a mod. Let me.
How does
I can try to do that on here. Add as a
So,
moderator. There you
Quebec
go.
Homestead
You got
said
that wrench.
They just wanted to say hi. They're going to bed.
Go to bed and have fun.
Yep.
Hopefully you don't get no snow. Hello, Simply Jan. Hello, Swarm said, it would have been really cool to meet you. I didn't recognize that you were there until after the fact.
And give us a
I saw a video that actually no, it was a post and it said you were there. And I was like, I didn't know you were there.
He's getting thumbs up. So then
Thumbs up. Yeah, do what Isaiah says. Thumbs up. I'm still trying to figure out. So, I'm on StreamYard, and you can have a guest on here if you post a link, and then they use the link to get in here. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Part Ninja. Did you see me at the meetup?
you guys both have really pretty eyes with that light on.
Me and Isaiah.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you too. I just wish that I had a lot more time to meet everybody. It just went way too quick. Okay.
Someone said hit invite.
Hit invite. Where's invite? Invite. I don't.
It's under invite guest.
Invite guest.
Yeah, start with S. Mom, am I right? It starts with S.
No, sir.
I just might not have a certain version. Hey, you need to get off there. You just missed the light. Yeah, I was right by you many times. Good grief. Okay, so underneath my screen on my phone it says mic, cam, guest, and more. I will moderate for y'all too. Doug can't be the only one. What'd you say?
Did you hit more?
So when I hit more, it says post comment, layout, private chat, broadcast info, and settings. And then when I hit settings,
Will you stop
it
moving?
says general. Oops. Settings, guests. It doesn't have any banned guest. Hit guest, then copy link. Guest. Oh! I found it. Is the wind really bad? I'm having a gust right now. Copy. Now. Now I gotta figure out how to post a comment. Oops. How do I post a comment now? Wow. I'm totally new at this. There we go. Post comment.
His way home says it's hard to hear you over the
Over the quail.
whale.
All right, there we go. Let me turn my phone up. It's a pain on the phone. Yeah, I just realized that. So the reason why I use my phone is because the quality is a lot better. Than my computer. And I'm not hooked up to the Wi-Fi, which I'm a good, I'd say 20, 30 feet away. So yeah, I'm butchering quail today, and you don't have to worry if you're squeamish. I'm not going to do anything on camera. The only thing I will do on camera is be talking, commenting, reading comments, and just hanging out because I get bored easily. And I don't have a butchering buddy, so that's what you guys are for. And so if y'all want to see the meat, I'm okay with showing the meat.
Preston said, "What's up?"
What's up, Preston? How are you doing? So yeah, I'm going to start. I gotta scoot back. It's too dark right here where I'm at on the
Cat
ground.
Creek home said, "Hey."
Hat Creek. Dawn, how are you doing? Alrighty. So that was simple, and that's gonna be the worst part of the whole live stream is what you guys just saw, and that's the dispatch. And so there's no noises. Weren't you carrying Ed's crazy camera? Or wow, crazy Ed's camera around a lot? Yeah, at the hotel. I didn't do it as much at the hotel, but yes, I did do it. I ran around with it a few times, and I introduced some people, and just try to have fun. Hello, How to Garden. What is everybody telling Preston congratulations for? What happened? Tell me, fill me in. I need to know.
Swarmstead said, "Sounds like dolphins."
Sounds like dolphins.
Kinda
Yeah.
does.
They kind of do.
They're extra chatty since you moved them.
They are really chatty right now since I moved home. So I have a little pin back here. For I got 7 over there, 1 in my hand. Just because I don't know how long it's going to take. And I don't plan on doing this all night. But I got a barbecue.
Someone said Preston hit 1,000 subs tonight.
No way.
Good job, Preston.
Congratulations, dude. Heck yeah. 1,000 subs. Man. Now you just gotta post all those videos you edit and film. Don't even have to edit some of them. Just post, man. And then you'll get that time. Start getting paid. Alright. So now it is time to open the bird up. I got my pigs over here. They're actually my house pigs, my potbellies.
Kill it.
I'm gonna throw the stuff over there to them. Gotta go to bed.
Did it
Good
cut
night.
him?
Good night, Swarmstead. So I've also never butchered a quail, so we're going to figure that out together.
This is going to be hard.
Yeah.
My scissors.
Yep, using scissors. They are super feathery. I'll tell you what. Oh, that is some good looking meat.
Yeah, but look at that meat.
That's dark meat.
Yeah.
Isn't that Bruce? Is Bruce is Swarmstead, right?
I think so.
Anybody? I posted a link. If you want to join, you can join.
Oh, our cat is
The
climbing
cat
the
is
porch.
climbing the neighbor's porch.
Lilo.
Okay.
Come here, kitty, kitty.
Alrighty. There's not much meat on these guys. So how you guys doing tonight? Where I'm at, it's really rainy.
I mean, not right now.
Well, not now, obviously. I'm outside, but has been. It's been so rainy that I haven't even been working on my fencing.
It's actually kind of chilly.
Is it chilly to you?
Yeah. There's like not much meat on there.
There's not much meat at all.
Are they too skinny?
No, they're just a small animal.
But we want a big meat. We want a big meat. Fat meat. Fat meat.
It was really cool.
So, Preston, what are you gonna do now since you hit 1,000?
All that trash?
Yep. We're gonna throw that over there to the pigs. So most people just literally throw away the wings, throw away the legs, and then they have just the breast. Which, here's the breast. It's real small. Oh, I'm still gonna take the heart out of there. Nobody is commenting. I'm surprised.
There's 14 people on.
Alrighty. Hey, Isaiah, can you do me a favor? And fill this up with water in the house. Just fill it up about halfway full, please. No, I said halfway. Right here, in the middle. Hey, Half Century Farm, how are you doing? I also saw your name. I also saw your name. My car is on the fence.
You mean cat?
Cat. Cat's on the fence. Anyways, Half Century Farm. Oops, sorry, I got bloody fingers. Half Century Farm, I saw your name on a post as well saying that you were to meet up. I didn't see you. They are devouring that body. Let me get another. Hey, I need water in there. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
That cat was over there climbing the neighbor's
Hey,
porch.
I need water.
I need blood.
Just go get water. Just fill it up. Fill it up to the middle. Fill it up to where the handle is right here. On the bottom. Relaxing it after the storms here. Was on the fence, jumped off. I'm in the basement. I think you said you was from Missouri, right? Doug? Just don't touch the table. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I got me a new one. That dolphin making sound guy.
Isaiah, you're fine. Just do it yourself. Does it need to be hot
Yeah, I
water?
talked to you in the elevator a couple times. I was the crazy lady with the dogs.
Does it need to be hot water? You can use the hose.
Yeah, you can use a hose. Just go slowly though. I don't remember talking to anybody in the elevator. Okay, so there was this one channel that was there. I don't even know his name. I just know that he was there and he was filming. And I've never seen him in my entire life. He's a skinny guy with glasses and he was pretty young. I'd say really young 20s. And Jared was following me up the hallway, going to the elevator, and we were getting ready to go to bed. Well, that scared me. He's filling up from up my bucket. And I laid face down on the elevator floor, like the crime scene thing. And some dude I didn't even know opened the elevator and was like, uh-oh. And then I popped up, because it wasn't Jared, so. We were both loading up the cars and heading out at the same time. I'm assuming Sunday morning-ish. Who did we talk to?
I got it halfway.
I remember now. I remember being in the hotel or the elevator with somebody going
I
down.
don't remember seeing any dogs.
No,
The only
not
dog
by
I
the elevator.
remembered seeing was Jared's parents.
Jared's parents had a dog. There was a lady at the meetup that had a dog that would bark. It sounded like that person screaming.
Yeah.
And then Sunday.
Oh, what
late
about the
morning.
dog in the carrier? Was it the dog in the carrier? I think the dog had bows.
Dog had bows? Did no dog have bows? Yes, you can jump into life with me. Let me. Oh, hey, you have. There we go.
Oh yeah, his
Hey.
set is waiting.
Are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing? Can you
Does
hear
it
me?
sound like his mic is bad, or does it sound like my mic is bad? Because I don't. It sounds like your mic is.
It sounds normal on my phone.
Does it?
Yeah.
Should be okay.
My mic might be messing up, or my speaker.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
here,
it's fine.
here. Let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it sounds fine, but I can't hear him. You don't want to do that. Say something again.
Hello. Can anybody
Hey,
in the chat hear me?
There we go. How
All
are
right,
you
you got it? I'm doing good. Doing good. Yeah, I remember seeing you down at Pryor running around all over the place.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing you all over the place.
Yeah, I was there a little bit. We had a
Yeah,
table
I
underneath
talked to
the
you
tent.
for a while you was at your booth.
Yeah. So you're just doing the breast off the quail?
Yeah, that's the only way that I've seen people do it. I mean, I've seen some people do the legs
Yeah.
and wings, but I guess you can say that the amount of cleanup work that comes with it, you get like a little nibble per section.
Yeah. Well, what we do is we spatchcock them. Are you familiar with that?
What'd you call it?
Spatchcocking. So what you
No.
do is you take the quail, and once you got it, if you skin it or you pluck it, then you can take scissors like shears and cut down each side of the spine, and then it opens up, and then you can clean it all out, and now you've got the legs still attached too. So yeah, you get a lot more meat out of it that way. There is a good bit of meat on the legs. So yeah,
I mean,
I think we
some scissors here, so
Yeah, I think we have a video on that if you want to check that out. Go under the quail playlist on our channel.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Spatchcocking is pretty good. You can do that with chickens too, any bird.
I've never
Yeah.
butterfly quail. Is that another term that they?
Yeah, some people call it butterflying it, but yeah. Yep.
Wow.
You have to try that out. I think Adrenaline, what's his name? Oklahoma Adrenaline Life. I think he was down in backstage too, wanted to join you. I'll let him come up, and he's excited about getting his 1K.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, he was on Ridge Life and got his 1K. So
Man, that's crazy. That's exciting.
Yeah. Yep.
See,
my other
it's
my other channel is
for him too.
yeah, my other channel is 866 away from 1K.
What is your other channel?
Commander Bacon 64.
Here, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and save that right now while on my phone or on my computer.
I kind of neglected that one, trying to build up His Way Homestead, get it monetized, and get a good number of subs on that one. So, but congratulations, Oklahoma Adrenaline Life.
Thank you.
Yeah,
See, the thing is,
congratulations.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah. What's
Okay.
your hours like?
Oh, I have no, I don't have the hours. Yeah, I got to work up on those. But the thing is, though, I hit it 1K, and then I refreshed it to see where I was, and it dropped all the way back down to 76.
Oh,
So right now, I think I'm stuck at 85. I'm not for sure. I think that's
it might come back tomorrow morning. You might see they all came back.
Yeah, because like all day today, I was at 60 this morning. I think it was 60 or 50 this morning, and it got all the way up to 80 and dropped all the way back down to 60, and then went all the way back up, and then I fell asleep, and then I guess Tim was live, and then I woke up, went on his live and everybody was talking about me. I was like, huh? Because I just woke up and I was like, dang.
Yeah, Matt Payne was pushing you pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that doesn't look good. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. I got to get up early in the morning. But Ricky, good to see you again. It was nice meeting you in Pryor. Same way with you, Oklahoma Adrenaline Life. Congratulations on 1K. Good
Thank
to
you.
see you again.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Have a good one.
All right, you
You
too.
too. So
Dang,
Ricky,
I can finally hear you. I just now started being able to hear you. It kept doing that popping noise, just like it did for him. But now it's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, we had quail before. We had a whole bunch of them, and the males kept like tearing each other up and all that stuff. So I think what did he say? Like something cocking deal. Uh, I think that's what we did, or the butterflying deal, and they're freaking amazing. I didn't know how quail were so good. Like we got everything out of them because I know I didn't just do the breasts.
Yeah, so I've never heard of the butterfly method,
Yeah, I didn't
but
either. I just watched a video and then did it.
but I'm down to try it. And so
Yeah.
I
Usually
mean,
when I clean my quail or my dove that I shoot, I just cut the breasts and then make like jalapeno poppers.
yeah.
Those are always good.
Well, I don't know if you commented in the chat, but are you gonna start posting some more?
Yeah, I had a video I was gonna post tonight, but my AirDrop stuff ain't working. It won't
Oh,
AirDrop
man.
to any of our phones, so I'm gonna try it out tomorrow. We went down to the Payne families and got some turkeys and stuff like that.
You got some
So
more turkeys?
yeah,
Heck yeah, dude.
yep.
I bet your mom's real excited about that.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
loves all the birds.
Oh yeah, 10 of them. So
She got 10 more?
yeah.
Good grief. That's 20 turkeys now plus Tom.
Oh, okay. So we just have 10. We have 11 plus Tom. Oh, you thought I went back and got eh, yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I helped her set up the brooder for the.
Yeah,
I don't know if she has a video out on it, but if she hasn't, better watch it.
yeah. I think
I don't know.
she said she was gonna post it like Saturday or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But
But
on my
yeah,
video, different. I tried prop lines and stuff like that.
have you been fishing out at that little pond you took me to since
We went over there 2 days ago.
2 days ago? Catch anything other than the little bitty bluegill things?
Yeah, we caught 2 bass.
Two bass.
Yeah, on accident. We were crappie fishing, 2 bass.
And
So
I mean, when it comes to bait, it's kind of it's pretty close. Those are two fish that's really good to mix up, I guess you could say.
yeah. Mhm. So
Do what?
y'all coming over this weekend? I heard.
Yeah, we are in the we are. It's getting a higher chance
Mhm.
to coming over for sure.
Yeah.
I can't remember the lady's name, but she's got those puppies for sale.
Yeah.
For yeah.
I didn't want to say anything about it just because I didn't know if you made.
Yeah. So yeah, we plan on driving out Sunday evening, so it'll probably be around 6:30.
Uh,
Are you guys doing something Memorial Day?
I'm not. When is Memorial Day?
Monday.
I'm not too sure.
But yeah,
I
we plan on coming down Sunday after the hockey game,
uh
and our Wichita team is actually playing Tulsa all weekend, so they're going to be playing in Tulsa tomorrow, and then they're coming down here to play, and we're going to watch them down here.
oh yeah. I think we're gonna. I don't even watch hockey.
You what?
I don't even watch hockey. I don't know like anything about it.
Oh, dude, it's crazy because like I was never a hockey fan until it's crazy. My wife got some free tickets for her job that we won on a Christmas deal, and we went, and I was kind of like, I mean, it was fun, but like I was in the process of like building my farm and growing it.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I did on keeping the legs. I didn't do the butterfly thing, but there's a breast and there's a little
Yeah.
leg.
I did something like that. If I don't know, it was similar. to
But
something.
there's literally no meat on these wings. There's like a toothpick for the bones, and then it's like not even a gummy worm amount.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with like birds and stuff. You know, well, chickens get a bunch, but like the
You
dove.
said Tulsa's gonna win? I didn't even hear you say Tulsa's gonna win, man. I'll tell you something. Wichita is number one right now in the mid
Hey, it
mountain.
was a joke. It was just a joke.
Oh, I know. But actually, here's the funny thing.
And the whole East Town.
Just like every sport, you know, like for example, like this year was like the Kansas City Chiefs that were like one of the better teams.
Yeah.
And then you happen to lose to the worst team. Tulsa is actually in the bottom, Wichita's in the top, and we actually lose to Tulsa. I wouldn't say most of the time, but I think it's 50-50 right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But we got a couple people commenting. Let me kind of catch up real quick. Actually, I'm gonna dispatch one, and while I'm holding the wings down, I'm gonna read comments. Give me a second. Okay. Look how big these guys are.
Yeah. Those are bigger than the ones that I was cooking.
Meat.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's super excited.
Do what?
I said it seems like Isaiah's super excited to eat.
He's kind of scared to eat new things. His mom's kind of like nervous to try new things, and so he kind of follows suit with that, and they're kind of nervous.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna read some comments real quick and get caught up. So we got
Dang, why you have to stop?
she coming out here to clap back with some remarks.
Mm.
We got David Hood in there. How you doing? Man, I really enjoyed your sawmill. That was really cool, and I still think you should have gotten some of that wood. Brazos Valley Soaps. Man, that goat. I was about to say flavored, like I was eating it. The goat-shaped soap was good. I like it. I haven't tried I don't know what it's called, but it's like multicolored, like rainbowy. Got everybody saying hello to everybody. We got MT Homestead saying congratulations, Preston on 1K.
Thank you so much, MT.
We got everybody still saying hello to everybody.
I might do a video tomorrow for my last day of school. That's what I might do, but
Is tomorrow your last day?
yeah.
Man, that's exciting. Today was Isaiah's last day, and it was Brittany's last day for being the teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hate that we have to go in early and then leave late. It's kind of crazy.
Tomorrow?
No, like in the beginning of the school year in August, I think it is, we got to go in early than other schools, and then we leave later than other schools.
Oh, okay. Was it just because of the pandemic?
No, it's always been like that. I think it's just because we get Mondays off.
Hey, that's nice though.
Yeah.
Get one. I mean, if I were to, I don't know how much earlier you go in.
I go in. I got to be at school and be in class by 8:00. Compared to my old school, I think I had to be in class by 9, and then I leave at 4.
I would take that and be able to leave on Mondays.
Right. I mean, it's not bad. And right now, we're not even doing anything in school. They've put in all the grades on Tuesday, so we're just been chilling. I've been watching YouTube a lot.
That's exciting. Hockey is an awesome game to watch in person. I don't care for it much on television. That's MT Homestead. Hockey is way better in person. Hockey is still fun after you kind of know the ropes of how it works, and really you have to get a connection with the players and the team to really make it more fun. So like if you were to just randomly watch a game, like it's not as cool, but like when you like it's like watching a TV show, like a reality show. It's like when you start to know the people, it's like just way better because you're kind of like, oh, this guy's not the guy that smashed into the wall, and you're like sitting on the edge of your seat waiting for someone to get their head smashed.
The only thing I like about hockey is because they beat each other up.
Man, there's been a lot of sketchy stuff here this year so far on the NHL side, which I don't have time to watch, but I get some of the crazy highlights, and this was like, I don't know if it was a record when it comes to everything that went down, but like it was a series, and so a series is like kind of like what this weekend is, which would be us in Tulsa playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's like a series.
Yeah.
And so it was a series match where they were going back to back. And this guy cheap shotted. So like if they're gonna fight and stuff, you're not allowed to hit while one's down on the ground. And one guy just like fell in front of this other guy, and this player named Wilson just hit the dude while he was like on his elbows and knees, and the whistle was already blown, and then it just turned into a nasty fight where like dude picked up the dude and body slammed him, and then like so the next game the whistle blew, and like 5 seconds in, like 3 or 4 fights broke out right away. And so like there's like no rules to fighting. Fighting's just regulated, and so like like you can't hit while you're on the ground, and both players kind of have to agree to fight to make it a fight where they don't break up right away until needs for when there's something that calls them to be broken up. And so when you've got 3 linesmen or referees, and 3 or 4 fights going on, it's like there's always gonna be one that's going it's just crazy.
You want to hear something crazy? So last year, like right now, I only had like 20 subs. 20, and like I think I had 30 subs like a couple weeks before the meetup. And then my mom shouted me out on her channel. Then I got up to 100 at the meetup.
I actually remember the first time I met you, you had 38.
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, I didn't even have anything back then. Thanks to everybody in this and all.
Yeah, it's wild because I guess you could say I had a head start because I was hitting the Crocker group before the meetup and stuff. And so I kind of had a head start on all of the fans coming over, just because of the Tiffany video. And then, so, but yeah, I grew a lot from the meetup for sure.
Yeah, how many subs did you grow this time?
130.
130. Yeah, Mom, I think she had like 150 just while we were there because of that live stream. Our live stream, yeah. I don't know. I think she just hit 39 39.1. I think that's what she told me. Like
39.1?
Yeah, like 3 hours ago.
Dang. All right, so we got Debbie in Arkansas. Hello to both of us. The wind's picking up for a second. I don't know if it sounds bad over there.
Not that bad. It's not that bad.
But yeah, can I get the moderators to drop Oklahoma Adrenaline Life's link, please? It's really nice. Let's get him solid 1,000, because we know YouTube's going to take something away.
Yeah. It was so crazy. Like, I hit it, and then it dropped me 20 subs. I'm like, gosh dang. Crazy works. And then Tim went going in there, and he was like, you got to comment and stuff like that. And then whenever people started commenting, they say, so Matt, he was subscribed to me before, and then he refreshed it, and it said that he wasn't subscribed to me. It was so weird.
That is weird.
I don't understand. Like, I know it unsubscribed Cold Beer one time, and then it just unsubscribes people. Crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of strange because I've experienced that,
Mhm.
and I'm like laying in bed late at night, and I'm like, man, I haven't seen this person in a while,
Right.
and then I go to look them up, and it's unsubscribed.
Yeah, see, like, what I don't understand is like some older people that I used to watch like a couple years, like last year or whatever, and then I go in there and it says I'm still subscribed, but new people that I get on my channel are always unsubscribed. Like when they subscribe, it unsubscribes them. So I don't even know. It's crazy.
It's a roller coaster, and I don't know if
Yeah,
it's always been like that, but
yeah,
it's not nice to us.
I know.
So I'm gonna scroll just a little bit. We got the Wickershire Project. We got Billy, I think it's Billy Joe, throwing hearts and kidneys over the electric fence for the pigs.
Well, alrighty, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to school tomorrow.
Alrighty, man. Well, it was good talking to you. I'll see you this weekend.
Alrighty, have a good one.
All right, you too.
See ya.
Alrighty, we got Evans Family Homestead. We got Wickershire. Thanks for the hijack and the $1,000 leg run attempt. Ongoing joke. Yes, that was fun. That was the highlight of that stream. It sure was. That guy, Crazy Ed, he has gained so many subscribers. I'm proud of him. I'm not even gonna steal his thunder. What we got going? Somebody else. I saw a notification. Margaret Foster. Question: The narrow way. Are you the one that rode? Margaret Foster, if you could rephrase that. Are you the one that rode? Oop, oop. Whoa, my comments went crazy. Alrighty. Thanks. I didn't need any more weight on that rig. Preston, did you have fun last weekend? Oh, he had a blast. I know he had a blast. I was talking to him a lot. We got. I mean, the only way. The only way. Are you on the road? Oh yes, yes, Margaret. My school is from 7:40 to 3:05 p.m. That's my wife. MT fist bump. Me too. Southern Okie Homestead. I could have swore I saw your name posted at the meetup. Everybody hit thumbs up. Thank you, Brittany. MT, I think I'm going to head to bed, guys. Hope everyone has a safe holiday weekend. Thank you, MT Homestead. I hope you have a safe weekend as well. I know you're probably not in here still because I am waiting on the comments, but thank you. Later, Preston. All right. If folks don't watch at least 2 videos, YouTube will unsub them. That's a new one. But, I mean, I feel like that's partially loaded because make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button to that. Yes, thank you, Preston. No one posted his link. I'm going to post Preston's link real quick to you guys. I got a cat on me. Yeah, it says that Preston's at 987 on my end. Those pigs are devouring. Do you plan on watching him? Well, then don't even worry about it. I mean, I want Preston to have 1,000 subs, but more, I want him to have somebody that's going to watch his channel. So yeah, go click that link, go over, watch, just like Jan said, a couple videos. Thumbs up both of those. Thumbs down both of them. It don't matter. Still interact with it. All right, 360 got the apps. Hey, heck yeah. At first, I was so confused with what that table was. I was like, what is this? And then I finally was just like, I'm gonna go talk to this guy. I thought that was pretty cool, and I've been seeing you post some stuff in the page. You was kind of comparing it to Pinterest. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't have a wrench. You better watch out over there. Daughter's tripping over the electric fence. Alrighty, David Hood. Here we go. You're gonna get a wrench, but it's gonna look like Lila Newton's. I'm gonna go grab another quail. Am I enjoying Premier Fencing? Yes, I enjoy it so much. I have two of them. I've got I think it's 180 foot and then a 50 foot. And I will say the only bad thing about the Premier One fencing is my hands are not big enough to grab all of the rods on the 180 foot. I would say about by 2 or 3 rods. You are 8 away from 600 subscribers. You need a everybody go to Hat Creek. I have received so much support just trying to give support back. Man, that is awesome. So how did you gosh, I remember seeing your name. I know the face. But I'm talking to 360 Face. How did you find out about the meetup? Because it seems like you were a vendor that came from, it seemed like either an invite from somebody or you was like, hey man, this is going to be a good meetup. I'm going to try to, get some, I don't know how everything works. Dakota. Yes, that's right. I remember the name now. I went to school with Matt Payne. That's really cool. Was he always wild? I always look at Matt Payne kind of with a funny eye, but this is only because I grew up in a very odd life of being the not cool guy at all and like literally having like little to no friends and getting picked on people that I think Matt Payne would have been friends with and like that group, just the cool guys, into sports and just, So I was just like, I just look at him and it's like, man, like this guy could have been a bully to me, stealing my lunch money. Yes, wild. I believe it. Those Oklahoma kids, man, I'll tell you. I have some family from Oklahoma City in the reservation thing. I don't really know them. I know of them, but my grandpa's always telling me stories, and he's just always talking about how these Oklahoma people, and then going down there and seeing all these Oklahoma people, they're just wild. But they're real. There's a bug. They're real. Yeah, just like you said, good. They're good people too. We went hunting all the time. Is there only one pig outside?
Yeah. The other pigs in the field.
Oh. Well, I'm feeding them, so. Hey, Big Mike, here from MT Homestead. It was great to meet you at the meetup. Michael Elmer, how are you doing? Let me post something. What's that? Private chat. I'm in the studio. I'm backstage too. That's old. But this is my first time doing this, so I didn't know what I was doing. Let's do this. If anybody wants to join, click that. Click that link, and then I'm gonna actually make sure that there's no notification. My daughter's over there trying to get the pigs in and out. Where did you go? It's custom. He's playing with his blue wrench. You'll only get that if you've watched the oh, what channel was that? I don't even know. But there was a shirt that was being passed around, and she drew a wrench that did not look like a wrench. It looked like a male organ. We were actually on our way home, David, and we were not even. We were still in Pryor, and maybe Tulsa at that time. And it said you was already home. We was like, "Holy cow, dude! Was you flying?" I just wanted to see if you got the wrench. Yes, you got that wrench. It's weird because my computer is saying there's different thumbs up, and well, there's no thumbs up on here on the phone, but there's down here on my laptop there is. But the viewers is way different. It says there's 21 on my phone. Well, now they're getting closer, but it did say there was 18 viewers and then 24 down below. Alrighty, we got Debbie. Just subscribe to Oklahoma Adrenaline Live. Left a message on your last video. Was she talking about my video or his video? I hope it was his video. It can be my video too.
I sat in the cage with the pig.
You sat in the cage with the pig.
Yeah, the kennel.
So we have these house pigs. They know tricks. They are potty trained. They what else can they do?
They can spin.
They don't pee on the floor. They don't poop on the floor. They do pee and poop when they're in the car driving. Because when I came to the meetup, my sister actually babysat them, fell in love with them, and they peed in the back of my SUV. And I'll tell you, it does not smell good at all. There's only one spot that you have to pluck these birds. And that's on the lower back.
Too bad.
How many are we processing tonight? Well, I didn't have a number. I'm getting enough to eat tomorrow for at least 2 people. Anything extra is going to be vacuum sealed.
But Grandpa Jesse, Mom, and I want Angie to try it.
They won't try that.
Mom's trying it.
Your mom ain't trying
She
quail.
said she is.
No, when?
She said not.
No, when did she say it?
Walmart.
No, she did
No,
not.
she did. I'm not.
Go ask her again and tell me. My wife might actually try quail.
Come on.
If any of you guys have seen any of Macbeth's videos or live streams, I think I've only talked about it in a live stream. My wife doesn't eat weird animals, and weird would be something that's not. She's probably gonna come out the door and smack me. Weird is not. Weird is a weird animal or weird food would be something that's not like in the
She said
grocery.
yeah.
For real?
No,
It's not something you see on a grocery store,
it's
Take
not.
away duck because you see duck and geese in the grocery
It's
store.
not. She
At least
says
around
she's
here.
gonna try, but she doesn't. So, hold on.
We still got one out here?
One
One of the oinkers?
Yeah.
Hey. There you go. Man, they just chase after that meat. Alright, Woohoo 43. I don't know what that was for. Thumbs up, maybe? Yep, I see it. 44 now. Heck yeah. Live about an hour and a half from the meetup in Guzman. Live live. Took the back roads home. Heck yeah, that's pretty quick. But we went to we went to Chrissy's house right after to hang out with them because we had all of Sunday to go play. So we went over there. And
Why is this one behind?
that one is behind because this one is a manager and it's watching. And so, yeah, everybody smack that thumbs up. Do you want to grab a quail or do you want me to?
Okay.
Just don't open it too much because they'll jump out. Where are you in Arkansas? We are between Mountain Home and Harrison. I have you, Jan, subscribed and left a message on your last video. We'll be watching videos for all I can. Met tomorrow. Big storm coming in an hour. Take care. Gene, it is. Did you get one?
No, my arm's not long
Let me grab a bird real quick. I'll be back in about 8 seconds. This one is chunky. Look at this guy. Whoa. So, this guy is huge. I'm gonna watch it in the playback. Ooh, yeah. Smack me.
Did it smack you?
Well, his wing got me in the nose a little bit.
Probably
Uh,
didn't hurt.
It is.
Someone
It was
is
hot
freezing.
today. It was not really hot. It was just hotter than normal. But it has been so humid that it made it feel a lot hotter. Anyway, we have a strict rule to never name new farm animals. What about dinner, breakfast, snack,
No.
barbecue? Those are good names, aren't they? I actually don't name.
We only name our goats.
I don't name. Usually, I don't name something I'm eating.
We only name our goats.
We do name our goats. We don't eat our goats. Brittany, get out of here. Before I say this, yet. We don't eat our goats yet.
I'm telling Mom.
But, like the chickens,
How do you
the
know
quail,
Mama's
we
miss?
don't name. We had one rabbit. We named a few rabbits, but they were our breeders. So I would say all of our breeders, but when we name, it's usually a breeder. We have our pigs named, but we're not eating them. They are potbellies. I just subbed to Hat Creek. We will be watching lots of videos tomorrow. Thank you, Debbie in Arkansas. Michael was a 43rd thumbs up. Gene, you are freezing. We can send you some cold. No, I don't want any cold. I mean, I like it when it's like right now. It's just nice. I don't even know what the weather is. Maybe my watch will tell me.
Dad, we got 21 current.
My watch says it's right
48
around
likes.
67.
It's not cold. It doesn't feel cold. Getting a little colder.
Hello, Narrowway, Red Road Homestead. How are you doing? Minnesota. Why? I don't know. I don't know how you do it. It's just so cold.
Oh. You. Gross.
That was a squirter, dude. Whoa. Yeah, like back in the 90s when those Halloween costumes would like have those squirting blood things. What do you think about that, Riley?
This gross.
Good night. It's like those little blood things. Let me spray this off a little bit.
Oh, don't take me.
Where did I hose it?
If
There it is. Okay,
Steve,
I'm gonna set the bird down. Hopefully it
it's
doesn't.
not a bird, it's a quail.
Kill a bird.
No, it's a quail. It has different names. Okay, I'm going inside. Bye.
I kid you not. I had blood from my bicep all the way down to my wrist. There was so much. Simply Jan Homestead. Where are you from? Tell me where you're from. Because if you're in Oklahoma and you're willing to meet me, I will give you some eggs. If you have an incubator. I also have baby quail. I have maybe after the stream, after I wouldn't say after stream, but after the processing. I think I got 4 in here. I'm gonna try to get a minimum of 6. I will go and I'll just do a quick video at the end of me showing you the brooder I got of all the quail. Same here. Do you have any videos I can't find? It's hot and humid. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. I'm not a channel. 45 in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and getting colder overnight. 36. That's what I saw Quebec Homestead. She was talking about some possible freezing. She was doing some carrots. Hello, I'm still tired from my 13-hour drive home. Man, trooper. It was great seeing everyone. I'm disappointed that Tiffany didn't show up to meet Grandpa D. I had the wig in the car the whole time. Just didn't get her out. I was honestly too preoccupied. Hello, Ian. I don't know who is Ian, but no. Wow. Okay, so there's a crack on my screen. It says it looks like Ian on my phone, but looking at my computer, Jan. Patricia, I actually have been so tired that it's been miserable all the way up until I think it was yesterday. It might have been Tuesday. I literally took a nap and I was like, I'm not gonna set an alarm. I'm gonna wake up when my body wakes up. And I got about an hour and a half nap in. A good solid hour of sleep though. You're in Missouri. What part of Missouri are you in? Because I'm going back down to the Tulsa area this weekend. If you're wanting some quail eggs, I'm in Kansas. I am southeast Kansas. I am in Wichita. We can meet up, do an egg swap. If you got fertile chicken eggs, I would love to have some. Trade you something for them. That's what me and Chrissy do. We usually trade some eggs. We both have a hatching addiction. It's just too fun. Lake Stockton, an hour from Springfield. Off the top of my head, I don't know where Springfield's at, but I think it's in the center-ish, lower center-ish, right? What is up, Chad? How are you doing? Is anybody interested in joining the chat? We can talk. Maybe we can get Chad to get on here and do some push-ups. The dude is huge. Not like fat huge, like Johnny Bravo huge. They made Johnny Bravo because of him. He's a if you know what Johnny Bravo is. He's a homesteading Johnny Bravo. You should change your channel name now. Please, Lord, may I never come back as a quail or a herring, or for that fact, a Pomeranian is acceptable because they get pampered. Don't go to China. There ain't nothing crawling around this planet that's safe. Especially if the world gets a little wild. Ain't nothing safe. No toilet paper, no gasoline. Hey there. I understand, Nick. I would love to see Grandpa D, Tiffany, and Ron Witherspoon all together in a video. Next meetup needs to be a 2-day event. They need to have an itinerary at the meetup. It'd be kind of nice if they shut down the booths to allow the vendors to actually have a scheduled time away instead of finding coverage away and then like doing something like David Hood's, sawmill, getting that going, because I feel like there wasn't a lot of like talking about, hey, go watch him. It was just kind of like show up and walk around and figure it out. And I don't think that's wrong way to do it. I just feel like there's a lot of things you could have missed. And if you are really interested in sawmills or that kind of process, that would have been nice to have people know when that's going on. And if it did go on and I didn't know, then I'm just talking and I just didn't hear it, or I wasn't around when they said it. I'm catching up on sleep from the meetup. Yes, I'm still tired. I rely too much on amino acid drinks. It's kind of like an energy drink, but if you want to stay healthier, it's not like slamming down a Monster. What exactly are you doing? I'll show you. Give me about 8 seconds and I'll show you. The pig is eating guts from my quail. I am processing quail, hanging out with you guys, and because I don't have a butcher buddy, and part of the motivation in farming is to have a buddy that's by your side to do all this, and that's you guys. This guy's a talker. So, yeah, Chad, I don't do any of it on the camera just because I don't want to get struck down with, the YouTube thing. So, yeah, I do it all down here like this.
Killing quail seems easy.
And then while after you slit,
Dad.
the neck, you got to let them bleed out, and I just hold them and read comments.
So you don't have to, like, take the insides out like I did the chickens?
Yes, you do have to take the inside out. Would you like to watch how I do it? Because it's a lot easier. A lot easier.
No, I don't want to do it.
You don't have to do it. You just watch. I'll show you how easy it is. Like,
Is it kind of like chickens?
yeah, you cut the cavity and then you just pull it out. Tiffany needs to roast Ron and Grandpa D. I can set that up.
I know that.
I thought about revamping
I know I butchered chickens before,
Tiffany
but
and
it's
giving
like
her a makeover.
I didn't like it. The only reason I did
Weather
it
has been
was
pretty wild here tonight.
because it was
Today it was kind of sprinkly around 4 p.m. to 6 o'clock. It was kind of off and on with sprinkles. It's been like that for like 2 weeks now, and then a few days were just pouring for hours at a time. Ivy Forge smithing was great. Had to bounce through lives to watch him go at it. I went to his blacksmithing table when he was making those leaves, and I'll just say this: it was a great demonstration, and it's definitely a talent that is slowly dying away because people just how everything is. The homesteading is dying away, but at the same time it's also growing back up a little bit, and so I'm hoping. And I don't know anything about blacksmithing or that community or that lifestyle, and it could be going back up. I just got too preoccupied, so I didn't get to stick around, and that's kind of why I think it would have been nice to have kind of an itinerary set up for the whole meetup. Taking Arrowway, the camera jacking was the best ever. I have a wonderful personality. I'll tell you this: if I'm not by myself and people keep me engaged, I'm a lot easier to be around because I feel like I can become a very dry entertainer, I guess you could say. I had to go to bed. Bad weather moving in about 45 minutes. Gotta batten down the hatches. Your farm sitters bailed on you, dude. That's horrible. It would have been so fun to hang out with you. 50 likes. Heck yeah, guys. Smash it. Was a talker, past tense. Tried to find your channel but couldn't find it. Maybe put up a couple trick mirrors or something. Oh, I felt bad because I didn't make it to David's demo. I was being pulled in 100 different directions, but it was all good. One day I'm going to order a piece from David. He does amazing. He does really good work. I have been actually following him since the last meetup, and I've got him on Facebook. I've got his little page on Facebook, and he's been doing duck calls and these little. It looked like dinner trays to me with a little thing, butcher block. I don't even know, but this semester has been really rough on me. So I've kind of the car that drove by and it's stopped. But anyway, so the semester's been it wore on me pretty heavy, and I wouldn't say I lost contact with people, but I just couldn't keep updated with everybody like I could have, because that was a wild rodeo for sure. Whoa, Brittany. She's over here talking smack. You're supposed to be in bed. It's bedtime. Shoot, you don't even have work tomorrow. Some car just backed out of my driveway, it looks like. That's all they're doing. Maybe they're checking on me. They're like, that guy's got some quail. I'm hungry. Did Tiffany go to beauty school? Well, as you can tell, no. She is ugly. She is someone to scare somebody away. So if you got any ex-men around, she'll chase them down for you and get them away. She'll even wrestle them. Flooding here in central Oklahoma, but it's all over. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad last weekend. It was the meetup under that tent. It looked like a cow yard, pig pen. And then I had my boss. He came from Oklahoma, just south of the Kansas border, and he was talking about how soupy it was. I agree, Nick. There also needs to be an introduction period where everyone sees who is who. I'm glad that there were so many wearing other channel shirts at the meetup, but also confusing. That part was very confusing too. And I think because there was a lot of channels not wearing shirts, there was a lot of people that didn't get to meet. But, however, I am very antisocial when it comes to meeting new people in crowds. It's really weird for me, and so like, I understand that other people are like that as well, and so because I went to the other meetup and I had friends here, it's a lot easier for me to kind of pop back into the groove of being around people. I really make myself sound bad. I just snapped his wing on accident. I'm having a hard time. Here you go, Piggy. This pig is having a blast today. But, yeah. We had some terrible storms today. I feel like Friday evening there should be like a creators dinner or something where just the channels get to go chat and pick each other's brain. Yes. So I don't know if they're taking recommendations for the next meetup, but whether it be Friday night, the night before, or like let's say the meetup starts at 9 a.m. like it did, but they have like a certain time where it's just the creators there, just the people who have channels, that post stuff to, or even people that want to post. So like, I wouldn't even say have only creators there, but just have a time where people can share stuff, you know, and you can have different tents or tables where one guy can teach you title work and tips and tricks on that. Somebody can teach you a little bit of tips and tricks on, you know, thumbnail, tags, um, you know, camera angles. I think that could be something that would be very beneficial, and it could be something that they could use to draw in other people that are not even in the homestead category to a future meetup where it's, you know, not a homesteading deal. It could just be like, hey, just come hang out and learn some YouTube stuff. You know, we can learn stuff from other people. Did Tiffany? Let me scroll. Cheese boards and my thing got missed. Pizza wheels. I about said pretzel wheels. Pizza wheels. There you go, buddy. Where you at? Did you go in the house? I really enjoy it, being outside, doing this. Boom. We got maybe do a barbecue and everyone bring a side or something. What if people grilled? Let me tell you something. You know why I'm going somewhere to barbecue these tomorrow? Because I don't know how. Sounds weird, don't it? Do you want to know why it sounds weird? I wouldn't say this might sound a little bad now. Both of my parents have died, so I don't have anybody to show me. And yeah, I mean, I have a charcoal grill that's like one of those $70 ones that are from Walmart, the big old circle ones, and they're very, very basic. I just have no experience, and I have no experience smoking. I know nothing about it. Love barbecued and smoked food, but don't know how to do it. It'd be nice to have some cooking going on, just some kind of workshop deal. It'd be really nice. I've turned off my alarms for a while. Heck yeah! What do you got? 2 weeks? I was warned about the mud, so I brought my boots. So let me grab a quail, and I will tell you about that. Alrighty. So we're on quail 7. Taking some time. Hour and 20 minutes, but we didn't even start until 20-minute mark, and I spent a lot of time talking to Preston. But I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to post a link. If anybody wants to join in here, let me try to figure out how to copy the link. Broadcast info, that's not it. Guest, invite to guest. Copy the clipboard, copied. Post a comment, here we go, posting it. If anybody wants to join, we can just talk. We don't have to talk about quail, we don't talk about homesteading, let's just talk. I don't know if it posted. There it goes. I'll keep an eye on that little bubble that pops up. So, I want to talk about the mud that you talked about with bringing your boots. I brought boots, muck boots, and I was out in my Crocs, and I was just setting up with Chrissy of Paragon Ridge Ranch. And I was setting up, and it was so soupy inside the tent that I just stepped right in the water with my socks and Crocs and was covered. So I was just kind of like, I already ruined it. Might as well just go with the flow. I mean, already wet, already ruined. So Where am I at? So I didn't even get my boots out. Kind of wish they would require tickets to get in, even if they are free. So you can get a creator ticket or a viewer ticket. Then we can know exactly how many people were there. Kinda. I think that's a good idea. I feel like we would have to have a couple people do it because I feel like that could get hectic and slow, backed up pretty quick. I want to see all the channels and pics on the wall. I walked by so many folks and didn't realize I didn't even meet them. That's how I felt. There was a lot of channels that I wanted to meet. There was MT Homestead. There was Half Century Farm. There was even some channels that I had found out, and I don't even remember who it was off the top of my head. Lazy Pond Farm. Um, he went there, and I didn't notice that that was him until after I was gone. I saw him pop up in the group, and I clicked on his Facebook, and then I was like, "That's the dude." And then I saw people posting about him, so I was like, "Well, good grief." I appreciate you stopping by and talking with me under the tent. Southern Okie Homestead. I remember that. It was very, very quick. I think I had a camera in my hand and I was running away from Ed. Stephen Davis. This is the I guess what she would say, the not so better half of Boots and Bounty, right? The one that 90 miles an hour. Ricky, you did a great job. I mean, you let a total stranger steal Ed's camera from you. Me. Yeah, I honestly, I mean, I know I have seen you around, but I got my computer trying to shut down on me. But yeah, I never really I guess you can say, really interacted with you before until then. My husband wanted to speak with some folks about the best microphones and editing stuff. D. Jones, I will tell you this: a Rode microphone will work with almost any camera. So I have a little bitty Rode microphone. If you want to, you can email me, narrowwayfarm1 at, I think it's gmail.com. I don't know my own email, but my personal email is noelrichard at yahoo.com, and it's like Noel, like Christmas time, Noel, Richard at yahoo.com. If you want to personally email me, make sure you just put just put Narrowway Farm in the title or of the thing, or I'm not gonna find it. I can send you a picture of the exact Rode microphone that I have, but I have a GoPro and I have an adapter that goes to the GoPro that I can use the dead cat microphone on to where the wind doesn't go all over the place, and then or doesn't mess up the audio, and then sorry. My pig got out. My pig is running free. Hey, heifer, get over here. Hopefully she don't. So maybe I can lure her over here with these quail guts. But anyways, a Rode microphone. I have it to my GoPro, and then I have a different adapter that I can hook it to my my pig's doing something over there. I hook it to my iPhone, and so I don't know what that pig is doing, but it's slurping, and there ain't nothing to slurp over there on. I want to see all the. Let me scroll down. And the editing stuff. So with my iPhone, I use iMovie. The only complaint that I have on there is I edit on the phone. There's not as much options. Like for example, I can only go to 2 times multiplier on the video. So if I want to go to 10 times faster for like a time lapse kind of a style, the phones don't let me do that. And then the worst part is sending it over to a computer so that I could add some stuff to it, because it's just not real usable on my iPhone. I can just get all the editing cut down. But I use Filmora on my computer, and I think it's like $60 lifetime. and it does a really good job for the price. The quality comes out really good, and it's very beginner friendly. Like a YouTube Versity, maybe have a creators weekend. Boots and Bounty, what's up? That's Casey. What's going on, guys? It was really nice meeting you. I have not tried your face stuff that Brittany bought. Hey, pigs running around. I think I saw Matt Payne in here. Somebody else is whistling at me, like on the other side of the neighborhood. Oh, comments jacked up. I'm trying to get a guesstimate of numbers. I'm still seeing new channel names popping up in comments, saying that they enjoyed being at the meetup, and they didn't even sign up. Well, there's a lot of people that were there virtually. We got. So, I think Billy Joe's talking about the YouTube versity of like how to do stuff. It is very hard sifting through other people's content, just kind of like how, if you're trying to learn about quail, like there's channels you don't watch just because of what they produce. The information is a little skewed, wrong, or outdated in a way. And so like it's the same thing for the like technology side of things. There's a few people that I could recommend for you to watch, and number one would be Peter McKinnon. He's very good. He's got a few buddies, Maddie Hajupa or something. He's really good too. But my favorite thing to look up is like B-roll sequences. They even show you how to edit them. Granted, they show you in, I think it's Premiere, which is a pretty pricey, high quality. I'm gonna try to throw these guts over there to this pig. Hey, heifer. I'm gonna throw these over there. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come here. Here. She's coming towards me. We got 26 people in here. Everybody hit those thumbs up for me, please. I'm just talking, hanging out, butchering some quail. With the pig running around my feet. Alright, we got one more quail in the thing. I don't got any guest in here. What's up, dog? I can show you how to smoke that meat. Bro, that would be awesome. I would love to come learn how to smoke some meat, grill some meat. We had to Google some marinades. They were talking about acid and oils and how like it penetrates the meat, and so they had a bunch of options, but the two that I chose, and I'm not mixing them, but I'm gonna do a pineapple one and then a buttermilk. I'm gonna let them just kind of marinate until tomorrow. We got everybody saying hello. And my thing just messed up. When someone says I'm building a fence for my goats, yeah, good luck with that. I'm actually building a fence for my goats. It's 1,016 feet long. I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve editing software. It's free, but I haven't figured it out yet. I was using Windows Movie Maker, but the new Windows 10 is not free anymore. I would say if you have an opportunity, try Filmora. You can get the free version. It leaves a watermark on there, but you can get some videos finalized, and then if you like it, pay for it, and then get that watermark off. But it's really user friendly, and I'll tell you this: before my YouTube channel, I've never edited a video. Good night, Patricia. And I was able to pick that up and just kind of figure things out. And if you've already edited a video before, then you're kind of one step ahead of where I was. We had a blast meeting you and your family. It was cool hanging out with y'all. You taught us a lot about YouTube. Thank you, sir. I will tell you, it's weird. A lot of YouTube channels will post like information that's like literally clickbaity, and then they leave information out on purpose. It's almost like you have to figure it out, and then it's like nobody talks about it. And so it's like kind of those things that you want to teach people, like the homework side of it. There's probably a video out there that says it, but when you've got so many millions of people posting about it, we all know we all don't have time to search every one of those videos and listen to every one of them. We got Barnyard Chicken. How are you doing? Filmora 9 is very user friendly. Yes, David says the same thing. I've been able to do some real cool stuff on iMovie with the MacBook, and I'm starting on Adobe Premiere. It's top notch. I think that's what Jason uses, right? But I am definitely a Filmora fan. I think Premiere kind of scares me because there's so much you can do. I've noticed since I've been monetized that the music I choose on iMovie tends to be demonetized, and I have to change it. Yes. So you're going to want to go to the YouTube Studio, and you can download YouTube sounds. And then there is Epidemic Sounds, and it's a monthly fee. It's not very much. I think it's like $10 or $10 or under. And you can get some amazing sounds from there. Adobe Premiere will be my next setup. Hood's Custom, a Cheapskate. I have 10 kids. Simply Jan. We got that. Gotta head to bed. Okay, already. Audioblocks.com is $15 a month. That's what me and Jason use for music. And I've heard that that's kind of like Epidemic Sound. And they are like guarantee that, I don't know if all of it, but certain categories of the music is, and all the sounds are clear to be used on YouTube. I have an Osmo action camera, and I'm trying to find an editing program other than Premiere Pro. Hey, okay, tired. It's been a tiring week. Filmora X, that's what I use. I think it started with Filmora 9, and we updated it for free. I think it was free. Or I just updated it. I don't even think Filmora 9 is available now because my friend, I'm going to grab a quail real quick. Sorry for the wind, it's blowing pretty hard right now. So the Filmora 9, my friend really liked it, and he didn't like the Filmora X. And Filmora X is better, but they just move so many things around, and when you get so used to things and you don't want to have to like refigure things out, that can be a hassle. And so he ended up talking to the support, and they ended up giving him a special link to get Filmora 9. And he just recently, like within the past month, was talking about how like it forced him, and there's no updates for it, no patching or bugs and all that kind of stuff. And so Filmora X is I guess you can say the minimum now. Thanks for the info. D Jones said, "I will have my husband reach out to you." That is awesome of you. Much appreciated. If anybody has any questions about like microphone and my stuff, you can email me and I'll send you the pictures of what I have. I would put a Amazon kind of a link showing all that kind of stuff. I need to do that and just kind of copy paste it in my description. So if people have questions, they can just kind of see what I use. That's really the easier way. It's just I haven't had time to do it. I saw somebody respond, but to something that I didn't see above. I'm off to bed. North Carolina meet up tomorrow, picking up guinea hens. Feed. You have a great night, man. Be safe. Um, Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice hanging out with you, chatting with you. Wish I would have got that $1,000, man. Chris, Clever Craft. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Man, it's getting a little breezy out here with all this wind. Who was it that was asking about my quail brooder? I think it was Jan. Brenda Baker. How you doing? I have a Momin wireless lapel mic that is almost as good as the Rode lapel mic. See, I thought about getting a lapel mic, but I just feel like with how quick I need to be on the run, having more things to keep an eye on is not my cup of tea right now. Work and kids, school kind of get the best of me on that area of keeping things, I guess you can say, really organized. I've been telling Boots and Bounty. I've been telling everybody about you. Like my pastor, I'm telling him about like how you guys live in Tennessee in the area, kind of close to Lebanon, Tennessee, because we go there every October. I don't know where that pig is. But yeah, I've been telling everybody about you guys. What we got in here? Still, I don't know if it's not updating or what, but it's comments stopped. Is that wind killing you guys on the microphone, guys? Because it's getting to be a little windy. I think the pig's over there. I wonder if my wife is still watching. She's probably playing on that TikTok. She really likes it. I should have brought a drink out here. How you doing, Brenda Baker? How's that weather where you're at? I live in Wichita, Kansas, which is southeast of the state. I don't know if everybody's still in here. Everybody still in here? Am I glitching out or something? Been pouring rain and some hail today. Good grief, where are you from? Because here in Kansas, up in the kind of central east-ish. It was pretty bad yesterday and today. Oh, go get those. I used to haul soybean meal out of Wichita every day. Was it with Cargill? That place is hopping. Alright, guys. I processed all the quail in that container cage with all of the quails. And so I think I'm gonna quit with that. I could go get more, but it's already 11 p.m. and I gotta work in the morning. So Cargill, I had a friend that went. Well, I wouldn't even say a friend, but I used to skateboard with him when I was younger, and then he worked for me a few years ago. He went and started working for them. And I think he left because of allergy issues. He was just starting to develop allergies and congestion stuff, and he was one of the people that worked inside the actual elevator. I don't know what he does now. I see him every once in a while. He comes into my job and orders some sandwiches about twice a week. My dad was from Stafford, small world. Stafford. I haven't heard of Stafford. Let's see. Stafford, Kansas. I'm going to look that up on the maps real quick. See how close that is. Oh, wow, that's pretty close. That's. Where's Hayes at? Hayes. Okay, there's Hayes. Okay, so it's like kind of in the middle of here and Hayes, which Hayes is about 3 hours away. So I'd say hour and a half, 2 hours, 2 hours or so to get to that Stafford place. I bought a lapel mic in anywhere, and now I can't find it. See, with a lapel mic, one thing I don't know is like I don't know if the audio is gonna get muffled or whatnot because it's not like what do you call it, directional. They're probably omnidirectional, and so it's like I don't know if any of the sound quality, the volume gets kind of sacrificed. But I know that Ridge Life about a year ago posted a video because that's when I started like really watching his stuff, and he had like just come out with a lapel mic, and he went like at least a football field away. He was telling the distances, and it was really good quality, and I was just like, that's great. Like I need to get one of those. I'm kind of one of those guys where I'm like a cheapskate, and I gotta like use like what I have. But then on the other hand, it's like when it comes to like the farm stuff, on like growing the business side of it, it's like, um, I'll spend a little bit more money on that kind of stuff because, I wouldn't say that YouTube's not gonna like grow my business, not gonna grow my business, but right now YouTube is not doing much for me on the business side because it's just like me posting stuff. And so I thought about putting some videos out like and have them on my Facebook page to where it's like me talking about like selling chicken eggs and like why selling why should you eat like a farm raised egg over a store bought egg, and like kind of give a little bit of the information of like research and that, make some videos to kind of like give people an idea that don't know a little bit of information, and they can actually see what I have going on here. Because when you go to the grocery store and you say cage free or pasture raised, all the labels that they have, people don't believe it because when you say cage free, like they could be thrown in a barn and it's really dark and they're still pretty much in the same like health environment of walking on each other's poop and dead bodies and all that kind of garbage. And pasture raised, it's like that could have been like on their first day of their life outside of the brooder, and then everything else is just like thrown back in a little White House. And so, uh, I wanted to do something like that, put it on Facebook, and use my YouTube to like be the commercial informational side of that, so that people can share those videos on Facebook. Dave, here's what you do: you sell egg cartons. You sell egg cartons. You gotta sell egg cartons. That's how you do it on Facebook. You don't sell eggs. You sell egg cartons. It's really weird, but I mean, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Our wind out here is really bad, so I had to get something. Yeah, here in Kansas, really windy. I had to get a dead cat. The only time I don't care about a dead cat is 2 times, and that's when I'm doing B-roll because there's no sound, and at the Asian buffet. Yeah, it's all in the wording, so it's like I don't know how it is where you guys are at, but like you're not allowed to sell rabbit meat here in Kansas unless you have a license. And so I never had to do this, but people do this. You sell a live rabbit for, let's say, $20, and then you do a processing fee for $5 after you sell it. Do you have a local garage sale site around here? Everybody sells that way. You can do swap meets as well. That's a good place to get some information, pass out some phone numbers to some customers. It's kind of like the meetup. Give them a card, say, hey, I sell eggs. Here's my Facebook page, and just talk about like people get it. But yeah, before I shut this down, there was somebody that was talking about quail. I think it was Jan. I have some babies. I have some quail eggs. If you have an incubator, but I have babies, and I can show you the babies if you want in my what do you call it, the brooder. Yard sales are great. I love garage sales. I just don't got time for it. And then when I do have time for it, I don't have cash on me, so it's just kind of like a lose-lose for me. But I do that typical, what do you call it, drive by, where you like look and you're like, oh, that's just trash, and you leave. So another thing about the Facebook Marketplace, David, is from my experience and from what other people who sell stuff, uh, it'll ask you if you want to do delivery. Leave it on there, because if you don't, it you almost get shadow banned, and people don't see your stuff. I posted some egg cartons, and I only got like, because it tells you how many people view it, and I got like 8 views. And then like the next time I did it, it was the same picture, and I got like 100 views on like that post. Oh, you want to get quail, but you got to get a setup. I'll say this: quail, they're pretty easy. I mean, I spent a lot of time talking, and I processed 8 of these, and it's been an hour and 50 minutes. And I've been talking a lot, you know. And I think if I had a more like assembly line styled, efficient way, with like a cone, you know, it was not dark out here, and I wasn't doing this as just like a relaxed time, then I could have probably done triple this or more in this time frame. You're welcome, David. Well, here they are called garage sale sites in local towns within 15 miles where you live on Facebook. There is a page that I'm in, David, that is Kansas. Gosh, I'll look it up right here on my computer real quick, just so I get the exact name. But there's a Missouri one that I was a part of. I don't think I'm part of it anymore. Pages. Oh no, wrong one. How do I search? We'll type in Kansas. Okay, so Kansas Backyard Poultry and Farm Animals. It's a group I'm in. Kansas farmers, ranchers, hunters, buy, sell, and trade. There's all kinds of pages where people are like looking for specific breeds of animals, and they allow trades and sell, but you can't put a dollar sign in the post, and it's because it's a way to get around like the Facebook like bot system of finding this kind of stuff. We have an old rabbit hutch that we can convert into a coop, but not quite ready yet. I have to butcher the pigs and meat birds first. Then I'll be ready to go. So yeah, just as long as it's like not over a foot tall, because they will jump up and break their neck. And if it is over a foot tall, I can't remember if there's an exact number, but I think it's 6 feet or higher. If it's not 6 feet, it's 7 feet or higher that the ceiling for those should be. But if you don't have like a big run that you like for birds, I would just build a stacked quail hutch or stack styled quail hutch, because with the price of wood, there's no reason to go 7 feet unless you want to do a 7 foot stacked. Get like 3 of those stacks in there of quail. But yeah, do those farm pages on Facebook, and then just kind of look around. There's a lot of people looking for like purebred chickens that do, they're just prettier chicken. It's kind of like going to a, what do you call it, like a state fair. You have these rare breeds of chicken, or you see these uh, really pretty chickens or rabbits or goats, and it's like something you've never seen before, and it's really cool because you just like run into some weird, I wouldn't say weird, but like super cool like stuff. You got tired of quail. I'll tell you one thing I don't like about quail: they poop a lot, and that's part of the reason why I butchered some of these. I mean, 8 of them's not gonna do a dent, but I mean, it'll be a little bit. So I had to get rid of some males because um, they literally pick the feathers off of each other's head and tail area, and then the males are so dominant that they'll like poke each other's eyes out to where there's only a certain number, I guess you could say, of males that run around and they can see stuff. And so the I'm just shortening the amount of males that I have in there. But tomorrow it's gonna be the first time that I ever try quail meat. If you're talking stacked, Jan, maybe put levels in it to make it stacked. Yeah, so if it's like a 2 foot cage, you can probably manipulate it enough to make it to where there's 2 stacks in there. How old are quail when you butcher them? Any specific age? People usually say to 8 to 12 weeks. But the way I got it, I just grabbed some, and these could have been 6 months old, they could have been 3 months old, and they could have been 12 weeks old. What I have found is 8 weeks tends to be just a little bit too small, but they say that it's a little bit more tender. What was that called to look for? I don't remember if that was for me or for somebody else, but I cannot. I have to get another rooster. Mine got taken out by a bobcat the day of the meetup. I seen the bobcat stalking my hens today. I have enough roosters for you, dude. If you want to come here or whatever, I have enough roosters. It is a ton of roosters. I'm going to Christie's this weekend. I'm willing to meet up with you somewhere on the way. I go down 35. But I got some really pretty roosters. What breed of chickens do you have? If you care about like keeping them purebred. Oh, the group in Kansas. So I follow Kansas farmers, ranchers, hunters. Okay, so it's Kansas farmers / ranchers / hunters : buy, sell, and trade. And people post in there all the time: goats, rabbits, chickens, quails, all kinds of stuff. Even they sell like hutches, tractors, cow, anything. And then they have Kansas backyard poultry and farm animals. There's all kinds of different places. There's a lot of them that I don't join, that I see pop up, because if a group only has like 20 people in it, there's no point for me. Catherine's Cabin, Spirit Calling chat, thank you. Roost and Rescue is supposed to bring me another. Okay. Rhode Island Red and Red Sex Link and a Silver Lace Wyandotte. I have a lot of Red Sex Link, and that's what most of the blood that I have in my batches is Red Sex Link. And that's only because that's all they had at Atwoods. We have motorcycles, like, I'd say at least a quarter of a mile away, and I can hear and understand what's singing on the radio. But I wished I would have gotten Rhode Island Reds. But I've got about, I'm going to whisper it, 100 chickens. And I started out last year with 4. And none of these were bought. They were all hatched from my eggs. And it would, I would start with 3 eggs in an incubator. And then the next day I'd put 2 in the incubator. And the next day I'd put 2 in the incubator. And I just kind of batch them together. And then just kind of have this cycle of loading and hatching. And then I would just set up some brooders, grow out 2 or 3 chickens, 6 chickens, 8 chickens, and then now, I wouldn't say now, but I've been getting about 20 of them hatching out, and then so I've been putting about 12 to 15 out there in the yard in little tractors, and then I will. So since I got the big incubator, I had a batch of 73 hatch out, and I don't know why. Well, I didn't know why, but you can't throw all 70 of them in a brooder together if you don't have a certain amount of lights, a certain amount of wood chips, so often. And so they were just trampling each other, and I think I lost 15 on the, it was weird. They were doing good for a whole week, and then it started raining, and then I lost 15, and I shoveled them out, and then I went out there the next day, and then so I lowered the light about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and then I cleaned out the floor, and then they were good for about 2 days, and then about 15 more of them were trampled again 2 or 3 days later, and then I just had a random casualty of 2, Um, when I came home from the meetup, I had a casualty of 2. Um, so I think out of the 73, I think I've got about, I'd say a good 30 something, give or take, in there. But other than that, I think I've got about 90 quails that are in a brooder, and they're in like 3 different like age groups. Some of them, after I get off this live stream, I'm going to. So I have a stack cage, and then on my top one is all of my adult ones. Like they are sexually mature, producing eggs, or really close to producing eggs. They are in the egg producing age for sure, and then they're the same size. And so I will put them up there in the top, and then I'll put the younger ones that are, they don't need a heat lamp, and they can survive in the elements, and then they'll be in the second column, and then other than that I have a brooder, and so I just kind of like keep this cycle going of uh, the quail, and so I got to do that after I get off here and move them up so I can transition that and open up another brooder slot, because I should be having some eggs hatch out tomorrow. I think I put 100 to 120 eggs in there. I kind of got to the point where I stopped counting, because I wouldn't say it's that I'm not excited. It's just, when you just keep having them, and you kind of just, you don't need to count them anymore. When I was at the beginning, I was only getting 2-3 eggs a day, then 8 eggs a day. I was kind of counting and like getting so excited, because you needed that one more to really up the numbers. And so, D Jones, good night. I gotta work early in the morning too, but I think I've already ruined that. So, I mean, what else can I do? Just keep on going, right? Let me see what I got going on here. One recipe we loved was to slow cook them in a mushroom soup after we did a quick flour and brown them. Mix a little of the grease with the flour, like making a gravy, then add soup and a can of water. Heck yeah. David. If you're not going to get a GQF, a big old cabinet one, it's a incubator. I'll put it in the chat. Okay, so they sell these at Tractor Supply, and for chickens and quails, these are, copy. These are this is one of the best incubators that's like a good beginner's incubator. Hatch rates are amazing. It's a clear container for the casing, and so you can like see the chicks. You can watch them a little bit more closer. Um, that's an incubator I would say is a good start out incubator, um, for sure. But my GQF, my hatch rates are way higher. I would say I was with that incubator that I was given, that I just posted, I was having I'd say about a 60-70% hatch rate, but that was only because some of my stuff wasn't sexually mature, so it was like a fresh egg that she might not have been bred yet. The rooster might not have been like really fertile at doing his job, and then or she wasn't kind of sexually mature in that area yet. She was just laying eggs. Work early. Okay, I think I caught up. It is. We do it for the quail, rabbit, squirrel, and deer meat. That is. It does sound really good. I love mushroom soup. Does the incubator turn the eggs? Yes. So if you click on that link and you look at it, there's this gray bottom that looks like it's got a bunch of little holes, and underneath there, so You can see the little lip hanging out the side with the little red tab. So for the first 18 days on a chicken or first 15 days on a quail, you put water in the first one, and so it's a little bit of water. And then on the red one is slot number 2, and you put water in there. And then what it does is during lockdown, it can get a little bit more humidity in there, and so underneath the gray, it looks like wire. I don't know what to call it, but it's like a mesh. It's plastic, but it looks like mesh, and so it just allows the moisture to come up. And then that white thing in the middle of it, where the web kind of comes together, is it's a pin, but it's flat on one side, and then you put the egg turner. You can take the egg turner in and out, and then it'll spin. And so with that one that's posted in the picture is a chicken egg turner, and I can put 2 quail eggs in each little slot, and it does perfectly fine. I'll tell you this: if you're easily addicted to things, don't start incubating. You'll end up like me, getting a GQF and already thinking about getting a second and third cabinet. But yeah, that incubator is one of the number 1 cheaper incubators out there for quail and chicken. GQF 1502 Sportsman Series, which is about $800-900, is a really good GQF. High hatch rates, very easy to use, very efficient. I would say there's a lot less time needed to operate the GQF, and if you have smaller batches going in daily or every few days, but you're a little bit outgrown for or the little bitty one, GQF is very easy to keep things organized, because there's 3 shelves. You know, if you want to do week 1, week 2, week 3, and just kind of have this vicious cycle of hatching out eggs, it's there and it's available, and you can do that. I should be sponsored by them by now, right? I wish we had a Farm King. Let me see what Farm King is. We got cars flying by in the neighborhood. Farm King. What is that? Is that an incubator? Let's look up Farm King incubator. Farm Innovators. I don't see a Farm King. What is a Farm King? Is that like a Tractor Supply? Everybody hit that thumbs up. Is Farm King a like local or a region or by state? Because I've never heard of it. If you can get a broody hen, you'll have better luck. You'll have a higher hatch rate, like almost 100%. But don't be reaching in there. We had one that was made of styrofoam and it turned eggs. I think we got ours at Farm Center. I started out with a Farm Innovators, the styrofoam one from Atwoods. They're very good too. You can stick more eggs in that one compared to that Nurture Right 360 that I posted. So you get a little bit more eggs in it, but when you want to like switch from chicken to quail, there's a lot more labor that goes into that. You gotta like take screws apart and pull out the trays and swap out the trays and keep track of the trays, and each slot like has like 6 little trays, so you gotta keep track of 6 little trays for chickens, and you gotta keep track of 6 little trays for quails. So those ones are good, but the styrofoam starts to like deteriorate over time. You know, like I think I've probably used mine 20, 30 times. 20, 30 would be a stretch. I'd say 20. 20 is a good number. Um, you know, like in the crevices of the little bubbles of styrofoam, you know, you can't get all the dirt, so it's like you see little, it starts to brown, you know, and then you use like a denture brush to kind of get in the crevices, and it kind of just slowly tears up your stuff. I've heard of stories of like people who do their stuff in a garage, and like a chicken gets out, and then they just peck the crap out of the styrofoam. There's my wife telling me that she's going to bed. I need to get off here anyway, because it's 11:30. I gotta take a shower. I gotta clean up this mess. I gotta move my quails up, cycle them out. But yeah, everybody, thank you guys for watching. It was a blast having y'all hang out with me and be my butcher buddy. Uh, if you enjoyed this, I mean, just let me know, because I don't know, I'm kind of a weirdo. I like when people tell me they enjoyed it. You know, I know y'all enjoyed it because you stayed. Uh, you know, you talked the whole time. I didn't get real dry because I had people talking, and so that stuff kind of helps me. But know that y'all enjoyed it. Uh, but yeah, it'll motivate me more to keep butchering more. Have some people on here, some guests that can talk and have some fun. You know, maybe let y'all see some new people and get to know new people. And just like Doug from His Way Homestead, he was talking about a butterfly method, and I didn't know what that was. And I got some homework to do, but guess what? It'll be something that's going to probably make my life a lot easier when it comes to butchering quail. Uh, so yeah, I mean, it's a benefit for all of us. I enjoyed the live. Thank you, Kelly Moore. Thank you for the spirit calming. Thank you, Catherine. Brenda Baker, good night. Thank you. Jan, I had to get to sleep. Great being with you. You did a great job. Thank you again. Heather Hopper, thank you. Chris Clevercraft, have a good night. Nice meeting you, Ricky. Thank you. And thank you, David. It's been good talking with you as well. Chris, already said good night. The Barnyard Chicken night, it was great. Much fun. Love. Peace out. Or cheap out. Hopefully, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock on my live. 6 a.m., 6 p.m. I'm assuming p.m. If it's 6 p.m., I'll be able to pop in. I won't be able to hear because I'll be getting hockey game stuff. Dude, a tree branch just fell. But yeah, see y'all later, dudes, and thanks for hanging out.